tit for tat. Andrew angry lobbies to attack Charles after frees his daughter Beatrice out of royal. King Charles is keen to freeze Princess Beatrice out of royal family duties and senior roles, according to the Daily Express royal correspondent. Richard Palmer told the Royal Roundup that Charles' request to expand the number of councillors of state is a deliberate attempt to sideline Beatrice. On Monday, Charles asked Parliament to create 2 new councillors of state to deputise for him. The decision means that Prince Harry and Prince Andrew will not be called to deputise for Charles in his absence. Prince Andrew, very angry, supposedly lobbied to stop Charles from being the King of England, a new book revealed. In the explosive biography Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, From Outcast to Future Queen Consort, author Angela Levin claimed that Andrew allegedly plotted with Princess Diana and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson to prevent Charles from being crowned as king before the Queen passed. According to the book, which details the life of Camilla, Andrew adamantly fought against the union of Charles and Camilla, who are now the King and Queen Consort. The King has sought to add his siblings, Princess Anne and Prince Edward, to the existing councillors, which include the Queen Consort, Prince William, Harry, Andrew, and Beatrice. Discussing the move, Mr. Palmer said, there would be uproar if Harry or Andrew did it. Harry is abroad, so he couldn't do it anyway. You need to be in the country. As for Beatrice, I think the purpose of this legislation is to sideline all 3 of them, Harry, Andrew, and Beatrice. He continued, Beatrice hasn't done anything wrong. But she has said she doesn't want to be a full-time working royal, that she wanted a career. I would be surprised if she ever performs the role after this. Mr. Palmer also suggested that William's trip to the US this month may have factored into the urgency of the decision. The royal correspondent said, clearly, one factor may be that William and Kate are going to the US at the end of this month. That may have affected the decision-making because if the king suddenly fell ill or was indisposed in some way, then William would have to come straight back from the US and cut short his visit. There have to be 2 councillors of state, as we know, so William would have had to ask someone else to stand in. Charles said the aim of the increase was to ensure the continued efficiency of public business when I am unavailable. It is thought any changes to legislation to increase the number of councillors would be completed later this year before the prospect of the King and Queen Consort going on overseas tours in 2023. When he was Prince of Wales, the new king spoke often of his plans to scale down the monarchy. But King Charles III's plan to slim down vertical bar the royal family is going too far, and in the wrong direction, according to Meghan Markle's pal Omid Scobie. Scobie says that the more photogenic royals, such as Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, should be talking more high-profile roles and question why the Duke of Gloucester, who he considers a minor member of the firm, was still representing the UK overseas. Writing for Yahoo News, Scobie said that sidelining valuable assets like Beatrice and Eugenie had been a mistake. The slimmed-down monarchy plan was first floated in the 1990s, when Charles and his mother established a committee called the Way Ahead Group to deal with the rising criticism of the royal family during that scandal-plagued period. Charles had hoped to limit the family business to just himself, his 2 sons, and in time their families. But, Scobie points out, a lot has changed since then. One of those sons is no longer a working royal and happily living a new life in California. And Prince Andrew, once part of that leaner lineup, was forced to retire due to the shame of underage sexual assault allegations and his close relationships with paedophile Jeffrey Epstein and sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. The result, he says, is a royal family without enough actual royals to service the huge workload of charitable and diplomatic engagements that cram the royal diary every year. And in particular there's a marked shortage of royals under 40. Scobie cites the Duke of Gloucester, who is 30th in line to the throne now and nearing his 79th birthday, as a case in point. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie have expressed interest in undertaking occasional royal duties in the past, Scobie says, only to be told that they didn't fit in with King Charles' vision.